a 9.2, a 9.0, and a 9.7. Applaud the poet, not the poet. And we are going to continue. So I will give the list of folks who are going to come up. So kind of try to remember who's in front of you. Essayez de vous rappeler qui va venir avant vous. Donc Abe, Kushan, Antoine, RZ, Be Weird, Afrena, Mitchell, AJ, S, Emma, Jackie, and Mello. Okay, I will say it every time. All right. So, on accueille Abe. Abe, est-ce que Abe est là? Okay. Notes. No?
Kara is on the slam as well. Kara?
All right. Excuse me, delay. Hera. You ready? Ok, on accueille Hera avec un 3, 2, 1.
Dear me, from 5 days ago, who's sitting in that lonely chair trying to write something new. I know how you're feeling. I feel it too. Standing on this stage, my heart goes dug dug, dug dug, digging deeper into my anxieties, the very same one that kept you staring at the empty screen, the very same ones that, when you finally get the chance to write, make you stop and ask yourself, did I rhyme too little? Did I rhyme too much? Did I time it just right, or am I offbeat? Are my lines all right? Are they out of touch? Did I say all that I wanted to say, or is it incomplete? Ignore the voices in your head that dare to say, you're not a poetess, you're just infinite monkeys with typewriters, hoping for a magnum opus, hoping that somebody, somewhere, somehow would take notice. But wherefore would they listen to thou? But where could you stop and scream out loud? Those voices don't matter. Listen to me. Envision the sea, a griffin breaking free, a prison no longer surrounds me, driven to respect my boundaries, finally escape its profundities and fall at last to our knees. Let it all out, all your insecurities, just scream and shout, tear your heart to pieces, and once apart, you'll finally know what peace is. And while you drown in your tears, write it down, have no fear, and keep on writing until you run out of mental pages, until my turn at last to perform upon the stages, without any regrets, because what you make is awesome. Well, there is one. That you could read this letter because you needed it, when you let darkness take hold and repeated it. This broken idea that you'll always be a failure, this token belief that you are inferior to everyone else just because you're different. Because you can't love the same way that others do, because you can't laugh at the same things that others do, because you can't cry in the same tone as others do, because you can't die despite all the damages to who you are, who you were, who you will be. Hide your scars. My body's sore, still quite filthy. Ah, I'm doing it again. My heart is dug digging an empty hole where it once had been. That's why we write, rewrite, recite to hide all the pain of what we have done and of what we have sinned. I'm sorry. I tell you to stop blaming yourself, yet I blame you too. I tell you to stop hating yourself, yet I hate me too. I say this is a letter from me to you, but you were the one who had written this plea, and thus it falls unto present me to take action and provide what's due. Thank you, me from today. Dear me tomorrow. A word of advice from the me you shall know as coming from yesterday and 5 days before that. You have to let go of what kills you. even if it kills you to let go.
All right, we're gonna try this again. Judges, do your judgy things. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may tread me in the very dirt, but still like dust I rise, Maya Angelou. Thank you. Judges, I'm not judging you, really. Okay. Higher, 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 higher. Not the scores, I can't influence you, but I can tell you to hold them up higher. Okay, we have a 9.3, a 9.7, a 9.7, an 8.6, and an 8.9. Applaud the poet, not the points. Alors, c'est très important, comme spectateur, que vous essayez d'influencer les juges. Les juges, ne faites pas attention à ça. Okay. Coming to the stage next is Kushan. Okay. I thought we called everybody's name backstage. So, Kushan going once.
Is Kushan a white male or not?
Kushan,
Not expected, but I saw someone in the walk.
I don't know. Unless this is Kushan calling me now. Exactly. Okay. Well, we don't seem to have Kushan. I'm going to make an executive decision, if that's okay. William? T'es
Wait.
Bien? Okay. On accueille William. 3, 2, 1.
J'ai passé 10 ans sur la route, j'ai jamais récité. Tu as le souci de l'homme. Tu le vois, faucheur de paysages, le brûleur de vie, soit. Mais l'homme est une brebis qui vient de naître et qui a encore du mal à voir ou à marcher. L'homme est et sera toujours dans la grande famille. Bête, feuillage, rocher. Il porte au bout des doigts le désir de toucher la vie. Dans les yeux, la flamme d'une passion pour le beau. Sa langue cueille avec joie 1000 saveurs et son nez 1000 sèves. Et il peut entendre le silence. L'homme, créature qui apprécie la lueur des feux de foyer, oui, se bâtit en demeure de rocs et de bois et d'étoiles, dehors à fouler sa curiosité, sous son toit à connaître la valeur des joies paisibles. L'homme, debout sur ses jambes, il a la facilité de lever son regard vers les cieux, vers ce qui pousse, vers les astres célestes qui gonflent le rêve en mystère de fascination dans toutes les soifs rassasiées par une source fraîche. Il peut comprendre bien des choses et se souvenir davantage encore.
I'm nervous now. Okay, judges, do your judgy things. Let's see. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves. I heard it. Did gyre and gimble in the wave, Lewis Carroll Jabberwocky. Judges. Okay, we have an 8.8, a 9.8, a 9.0, an 8.1, and an 8.7. On applaudit notre poète. La prochaine personne sur scène sera Antoine. Antoine. On accueille Antoine avec un 3, 2, 1, roll!
I like it when you call me boy. I hope you do it for years to come. It fills me with a drowsy joy. The trivial can be gleesome. You see, I need the fun, the slightly strange, to exist in my life. And it might be vain, but it's a mighty claim that I choose and seize. I try to maintain some youth in me, and to remain both loose and free, so I cruise in the street with wide eyes stirred to the sky-high chirps of flying by birds rocking ripped jeans and a tie-dye shirt. I cover the walls with cynical inscriptions. I fill my days with madness and my heart with pictures. I keep looking for that lyrical ignition. I'm a boy, and I'm trying to fit that whimsical description. For this is a quest, a way to put some truth in my chest, and a way to find some joy in my stress, to destroy my rest. But I enjoy it, I guess. So I'm doing my best to bask in a form of grounded youthfulness, to be a clown whose usefulness is not bound by true fullness, but whose coolness is out of the bounds of bruised, useless codes designed by adults who are both confused and cold. Man, screw the most. This step-by-step approach to life that sends all kinds of hopes to die, that gives birth to these ghosts who lie, who stroll through life with their nose too high, but always seem too low to fly. I'll go to hide and they come around. I got a roast to light, and I love the sound of my steps leaving a bad scene, because they're the disease and I'm feeding the vaccine. I'm keeping the whack teen on the surface of my soul, but being a black sheep isn't my purpose or my goal. I just don't want the mad spleens to let nervousness unfold, so I stay frivolous and bold, spontaneous and rogue, limitless in hope. I understand the treasures that carelessness can hold, and so I do indeed indulge in loose behavior. They say it's in bad taste, but I say I choose a flavor of creative juice to savor. I should be free to pick what kind of muse to favor, and so I'll pay tribute to blazers, and I'll play tunes to ravers. I'll even stay in a great place if I can move to greater. I put my views to paper. I go from blues to ragers, and sometimes I like it when something goes from fumes to greater. And I'm used to haters who keep hating and keep waging rants directed at my cool and engaging stance. These caged and bland individuals always state my plans and my rituals on the face of a grand and enraging brand of things as shallow as fake and plans, but they're actually wrong in their basic scan, because I'm a boy with the wisdom of an aging man. And it's amazing, man, to regard your ways not as a mark of age, but as things that you do to give your heart a rate. No one guards a gate at every block of age, and so you're free to choose a vibe and start to operate, and to keep believing that in you shot away. Someone start to hate a time that got away. And when you're not spirit, it seems there's more to enjoy and less to tolerate. And so I haul the scrapes of my early days when I was green and coy. I used them to mold my own peace and joy, and to defeat the blows of those who stopped dreaming. Yo, I'm feeling spoiled because my life's got meaning. So I can't stop screaming that I won't be destroyed. I'm stumping the freezing or steaming soil, because like a kid with a piece of junk sees a toy, even as an old man I will be a boy. That's the title that I choose to use to celebrate the madness that I refuse to lose. And I produce the goose that I am now. You want to go nuts tonight? Yo, I am down.
Judges, do your judgy thing. Okay, you have to get this. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, over many quaint and curious volumes of forgotten lore. Yes, Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. Judges. You know what? Okay, if nothing else, I'm preparing you for very excellent episodes of Jeopardy. Judges. All right. We have a set missing. All right. We have an 8.9. We have a 9.7. We have a 9.5, a 9.5, and a 9.7. Oh, on applaudit pour notre poète.
You have a small fine penalty, unfortunately.
Oh,
320, so that's 10 seconds over.
10 seconds over. Damn you, linear time. But we enjoyed it though. Quand on dépasse le 3 minutes et 10 secondes, on commence à perdre des points, donc. All right, la prochaine personne sur scène sera RZ, RZ. Yes? No? I thought I knew how to take attendance. Apparently not. All right. La prochaine personne sur scène sera Be Weird. On accueillit Be Weird qui avance avec un 3, 2, 1, roll!
This poem is a virus. The present times require us to inoculate against the hate that divides us. It's not too late to vaccinate against the news that circulates online. Some viewpoints can poison your mind through your iris. I got tired of this, so I designed this poem in a writer's lab. Sound-born, spread through speech and word of mouth, it's out of reach of technocrats due to its advanced poetic techniques. The poem triggers an immune response from within the prefrontal cortex. Just imagine a species of corvus selecting cortex to construct nuance in your neurons by infecting an open orifice. You've maybe heard of this phenomenon. Earworms will make you hum like an automaton. It might seem obscene, but good health can be built from the dead cells of hellish devils, and so it is with this oral vaccine. It's a cruel world where curiosity is corralled down rabbit holes by Silicon Valley who profit off the radicalization of our families. So it's up to you and I to steel our minds against the badgeries and dim-witted replies in the comment sections of a subtly racist Facebook post. Let's not feed the trolls because they only eat their own kind. Let's not form our entire identities online. To stop potential mind rot, you can inject a piece of the pox itself so your psychology can foresee a potential enemy. It could be a rhetorical fallacy or just plain jackassery. The allure of a cure, the gift of a grip, the calm and the quiet before a love bomb blasts you back to where you started. A fool and his money are soon parted. So guard your heart, maintain your steeple, and maybe one day, online or off, you will find your people.
Yeah. All right. I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, starving, hysterical, naked. The next line is problematic. I encourage you to go and look for this, but I warn you that you may be irritated. That is Allen Ginsberg from Howl. Judges. Stressed, don't be stressed. I have mom ears, so like I can hear you whispering in the back. Okay. We have a 9.2, a 9.6, a 9.6, a 9.4, and a 9.8. Applause, that poet. The next poet to the stage is Afrina. Afrina? 3, 2, 1, roll!
1. I want to rip your heart out, shred your soul, examine each crevice of your mind. I want to strip your cells apart, gasp in your breaths, and search myself out. I want to retrieve your memories, rewrite them all, and see how your life could ever have been without me. I want to take your touch and feel it to the end, smoothen out your fingerprints and imprint my being on them all. I want to fill your senses, blot the stain of me on your lens, take all your craze, color them sepia and dye them again. In the smog of me, I want you to be. Always and forever, lover, I want to possess you. Like the blood in your veins, I want to run like mercury, all of your veins and arteries. I want to fill your heart's chambers with my scent. I want you to sting till the end of time, my name to resonate in the core of your being. Whispers and shouts, all your voices, I want them all, lover. Mine, mine, only mine, for you to be till the end of eternity. Part 2. I will take every morsel of your memory. I will crush it until every pixel of every image is broken. I will take all your scents and burn them till all oxygen evaporates. I will take the memory of your touch and strip it to the very veins that carry your blood. I will piece every fingerprint, every mark that identifies you. I will blot your blood with the poison I carry. I will kill the soul of your thought. I will murder this chain of events. I will slaughter the very voice that whispers your name to me every night. I will find you and haunt the very thoughts that you stem from. I will take this vitriol to my grave to rid me of your memories. I will walk till the end of time to rid me of your passions. I will forget you, or I will die trying.
All right, judges, do your judgy things. Ah, comme la neige a neigé.
Les liens.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? Ah, comme la neige a neigé. Ma vitre est un jardin de jus. Bon, merci. I will check that one off. Judges?
Les blancs,
Judges, being judgy. Okay, we have an 8.9, we have a 9.4, we have an 8.7,
higher.
We have an 8.4, and we have a 9.5. On applaudit notre poète. La prochaine personne sur scène sera Mitchell. On applaudit Mitchell. 3, 2,